Hey everybody, Joe here. Gonna check out a puzzle today by Odd von de Wetering called Staples. Because of these, I am sure. Looks appropriate. The rules are normal Sudoku rules. That is 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3x3 box. Each gray line is a bulbless thermometer. Each gray line is a bulbless thermometer. Along the thermometer, digits must increase from the bulb to the tip. The solver must deduce where each thermometer bulb is. It will always be at one end of the line. Okay, that is all the rules. So we know that this one has to start with 3 because it's not going to go down from there. 9, 8, 7, 6. So this is 4, 5, 6. This is 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. This one can be a multitude of things. This one, however, has to go down. So it cannot go 7, 8, 9. So 5, 4, 3, 2. This is 1 or 2. This is... Oh, this has to be 3, I think. And this would be 4. And this would be 5. Okay. This one obviously has to go down as well. 8, 7, 6, 5. That can be anywhere from 1 to 5, though. These are also bulbless thermometers. The 9 could go here, though, or else it would have to go in the middle. Okay. Where do we go now? Nine, 7, 6, 5, 2, 4. This can only be 2 or 4, I think. It cannot be 6, because then this would have to be an 8. So that is a 2 or 4 only. This can be 3, 5, 6. This can be 4, 5, 6, 7. And this can be 5 through 9. Let's just do that. The 9. The 1 cannot go here, but it could go on that edge or in the middle. The 1 cannot go in any of these. Does that matter? Maybe not. But maybe... Okay. The 9 and 6 are going to be part of those 3. does anything else have to be part of those three? Can the 8 could go here, couldn't it? But it cannot go here, and it cannot go here. The 8 cannot go in any of those. Or there. That could be 8, 9. If this was the high end, it'd have to be at least a 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. That could work. This would be 8, that would be 9. That would be okay, I guess. What about this? Cannot be 1, 2, 3. It can be 4, 5, 7, 8. So if this was 4, 5, so I think this has to be the high end. Because if this was 4, it couldn't go down. And if it was 4, 5, 7, it couldn't go up either. And then anything higher, it couldn't go up. So this is the high end. So it cannot be 4, 5, and it can't be 5, 7 or 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 5, yeah, okay. So maximum is 8, 8, 7, 5, I think that has to be 1. Even if it's 8, 8 at maximums, 7, 5, 3, because if it was 4, it would have to be 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, and it can't be 2 or 3 because of column. So it is 1. 5. This can't be 5. So this has to be 2 because 3 is in the row. This can be 5 though. So this can be 3 or 5. And then this can be 5 or 7. So what's not in there? Not in there is a 4. 4 is in the middle. Okay. So is this side going to be the high? This side. 1, 2, 3. If this was 4. Or well, maybe I should say. Oh yeah, I guess that'd be okay. It cannot be 1, 2, or 3. It can be 4, 5, 6, 7. So if it's seven, if it was 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, it could go down. If it was 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, it could go up. I'm not too sure about that one. Almost have a combo here in the column. But this one could be a 2. Or can it? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Oh, this cannot be a 7, can it? No, it cannot. That cannot be a 7. This cannot be a 6. This is a high entropy. Almost have a combo here as well. If this is a 1, then the 1 has to go up here and there, and then one of those. And that's where that falls off. I think. If this is 5, it's being forced to 4, 3, 2. That may be okay. Let me try to look in the correct spot. 8, 7, 6, 5. That's 1 through 5. Let me just work this one out then. So this is any, basically, 1 through 5. But this one, it would only be 2 through 6. But it cannot be 2 or 3. So it's 4, 5, or 6. This one is 5, 6, or 7. And this one would be 6, 7, or 8. And now I have almost another combo with 3, 5, 6, 7, but not quite. Okay. So what about ones again? Guess that's not too exciting. 5, 7, 8. A 2. A 2 cannot go here. 2 cannot go here. Could go there though. But only if it was 2, 4. That would not work. If this was 2, this would have to be 4, 5, 6, 7. And in doing so, 5 and 6 would be here, and this would have no fill. So 2 cannot go there. A 2 cannot go there because this would have to be a 1. So 2 cannot go there, cannot go there, cannot go there. So 2 is in this middle row, and in this bottom row. Can this still be a 7? Six, 5, nope. I couldn't have both. 6, 5, no, this cannot be a 7 then. Can it be a 6? That would be 6, 5, 4. It cannot be a 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It could be a 5, but it is going up as well. So we have 4, 5. This would be a 6 at the highest. So this is a 5, 6. And this would be a 6, 7. That would be a 7, 8. And that would be a 9. That would have to be a 9. So, and we've also made a combo here with 5, 6. So that is a 7, that is an 8, and that is a 3. Which makes that a 2. It also puts the 2 here, and it'll put the 2 in one of those middle columns. In box 3. This one gave the 7 here, from that 8 to the right. Just gave a 5 and a 3. The 3 goes down here with the 2. and the 8 goes with the 4. This is now that could still be 4, 5, or 6. This could still be 6 or 7. It's okay, I think. So 5, 4, or 6, 5. But there is for sure a 5 here. Or no, wait, it could be 6, 4, couldn't it? Yeah, I suppose so. Three. Oh yeah, maybe some Sudoku. There's an 8 up here. A 7 is up here. 9 is in the middle. 4, 5, and 6 are missing from... A 4 can't be in here though. So a 4 has to be here. It's the only spot. And that 4 goes down here with the 2 and the 3. And then a 5 and a 6. One will be in the middle. One will be at the top, whichever one's not there. This will be a 5 and a 6, obviously. 5 or a 6. It can't be both of them. Okie dokie. So 6, 7, 9. This is now 5, 6, or 7. But this cannot be a 5. Five, 6, 7. What's left in this column? A 1. 1 could go there. Well, it's 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, isn't it? Yeah. This can be 1, 6, 7. This can be any 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. All right. So how about I'm probably not done doing Sudoku yet, to be honest. Like the 2. The 2 has to be in one of these. The 3 has to be in the top. 5. 5 cannot be here. Oh, but it can be here. Not quite. Can the 5 be... If the 5 was here, 5 would be there. That would be 6. That would be 5. If this was 5, that would be 6. That would be 4. That would be 5. That would be 6. So this would be 4, 6, 7. That seems okay, I guess. That would be 7. And that would be 8. That would be 4. I think that's probably doable. One. Is the loneliest number? Was that roll 3 dog night? Is that correct? I may be wrong on that. Track here. 5, 6, 7. 3. It's up here. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do the rest of the Sudoku. 5. 4, 3, 2. 3 2's making a pair up here. 2 3 is made a pair, so the 1 is down here, and the 1 is in one of these. Four. 4 has to be in this column, therefore it is not in this one. And now 7 or an 8 goes in one of those. Okay. If this is 6, this is 4, 5, and that would be 9. Oh, I gotta remember that 1 cannot be along here either. if one goes up here, one can only go in those spots. What about this square? What's left in this box? 7. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. It could be about everything still. Do we have any more Sudoku to do? 8. Nine cannot go here. If 9 goes here, 9 has to go here. And then it would have to be up there. It would also have to be with 2, making a combo. It would need to be in one of these. This was 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6. This was 5, 6. This was 5, 6. Here. If this was 5 here, and 6 here, this would be 5 and 6. 5 and 6 would have to be here. This would be 6. And this would be 5. Would also 5 and 6 would also have to be on this line. That is okay. That would work both ways, I think. That would be 7. And 1 would be up here with 3. And then 1 would be in one of those. All of that seems to work. So I don't know. Can I think about this staple any? One, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, that has a lot of digits it can start with. Don't have much looking at it. Only a 2 and a 5. This is some sort of Fistamifo ring, I wonder. I won't think about that quite yet. Seven. This was 7, 6. What if this was 1? 1 would be, if this was 1, then 1 would be there. That would be 2. Oh, 2, 3, and 4. And 8. Interestingly enough. What numbers are along this middle? 1, 2, 3. The only numbers that can be along this middle are 5, 6, and 7, isn't it? 1 cannot be on this middle. 2 is already here. 3 is already here. 4 is already here. 5, 6, 7. And 8 is already there, and 9 can't be on it because it's too high. So that is 5, 6, 7. Making just a random combo there out of nowhere. So this is not 6 or 7. That is 8 or 9 only. It doesn't change that one any. But then, so one of these sides is under 5, which the 3 is the likely candidate. But it could also be 4. And then one of them is an 8 or a 9. But that does put the 1 over here, because the 1 cannot be here, because I'm already in column. So that is the 1 sitting out there. Now the 1 is down here with the 2, making a combo. So we have 1, 2. So the 4 will be up here with an 8 or a 9, and then the 4 will be over there. And then and then what? The 5 is down here. The 8. The 8 was here, the 8 would go there, then there. That would probably be alright. Alright. What am I missing now? 5. If this was a 5, it would have to be 6, 7, 8. Can the 9 go down here? I don't think it can. If the 9 goes down here, where would it go in this box? It couldn't go anywhere. Oh, what is this? This is just looking at a 9. Oh, that's easy. So that is now a 2-9. That is a 5. So these are 2 combos. And what's left? This is now not. This never was a 5. First off. So this is a 1-4. Is that right? I believe so. Which means this is not a 4. It does mean the 4 goes over there. There needs to be a 7 somewhere. This is a 1-2 though. So this is a 4. This is a 1. Now the 1 does go over here with the 3. We have, and then this will be a 6 or a 7, making this a 5, making this a 6 or a 7. Are the thermometers? Everything seems to be in check there. One, 2, 8. So is this gonna be 8, 9? I guess this could be 8. Maybe. One cannot go. One cannot go in the middle here. One cannot go in the middle here. One has to go there then. So that did that. Since one is here, it doesn't. That one could still go there, I guess. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Two, 9, 6, 7. What about this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is only a 6 or a 9. What is this one then? It's 6, 7, 8, or 9. Okay. This one is only a 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a 7 or 8. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 6, 7. It's all of them. Okay then. Right. If this was 4, that would have to be 5. Wait, is that right? If this was 4, can the 5 go up here? Maybe it could. This cell right here is in one of those. It's an 8 or a 9. This one can be anything though. But an 8 and 9 cannot go here. If this was an 8, that would be an 8. And this would have to be a 9. Can a 9 go here? 8, can an 8 go there? Appears so. That would be a 7. So one of these is an 8 or a 9. What is that telling me? If one of these are an 8 or a 9, and the other two are 3, 4, the other one, whether it be an 8 or a 9, has to be over here. So if the 9 was here, then the 8 would have to go here. Wait a minute. If the 9 was here, the 8 would have to be here. That would be the 8. But this could not be the 9. Because then the 9 would need to be down here. And then this could not be the 9. Because then the 9 would have to be up here, but it would already have 3, 4, and 8. So the 8 is the one that goes here. And then the 9 goes over here. And one of those. The 8 and the 9 cannot both be up here, because then they would both need to be down here, where there's only room for one. So this is the 9, because the 8 is the one that has to be up here. So that is 9. One of these is an 8. That felt complicated. I do believe one of these is an 8. As long as I'm right now about that. I could be mistaken. What am I looking up there for? This is a 3, 4, 8. Okay, let's call it that. And then this would be a 6, 7, or 9. And then this is 6, 9. Right. So that's all those could be. And I believe that's all those can be as well. Look, the 9 cannot be like this, because then the 9 would be in the middle. So the 9 goes over here. So this is a 6. This is a 7, this is a 6, this is a 5, a 4, a 6, 5, 6. The 9 I said goes over here, so this is 4, 5, 9. That is 4, 5, 9. Okay. This is now a 9. That is a 7, 8 combo. This one would be something. Right. Not sure yet. Interesting. This cannot be a 5 now. I feel like I'm... Okay, 7 goes there. I feel like I'm overlooking something here of importance. Oh, the point is, this cannot be a 9, can it? If this were a 9, then the 9 would have to be on the thermometer, and it cannot be. So this is the 9. This is the 5, this is the 4. And now the 9 could still go there though. Or either one of those. Okay, so not quite solved. How about this could be 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Don't much like that. What about this? It can be 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, or 8. 1, 7, or 8. What's left in here? 5. And this one. is a 6. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Three, four, 5. 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing a combo somewhere. One, two, three. Hello, I am back. And we left off around here, I'm hoping. I don't know. But a 4 goes in the middle, and a 5 goes here. So this 7, 8 is there, is maybe there. What else on Sudoku? A 1. If a 1 goes there, then it's 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Does an 8 go in the middle? Oh, a 9. A 9 has to be on the bottom. So this is a 2. That is a 9. And now there's a 7, 8 combo here. So is this a 1, 2, 3? It is. So this is just a 1. Or, no. Yeah. It is, because 2, 3 is already in the column. So that is a 1. This is a 6, 7, or 8. But a 6, yeah, okay. 6 is in that row. Column, rather. This is not a 1. A 1 is down here. 2, 3, 4, 5. With a 6, 7, or an 8. But the 8 is down here, though. The 8 is down here. So this will have a 6 or a 7. And it will not be 6 or the 7 could be on the line if it was with the 1. It could have a 2, 3, 4. No, it could not have a 2, 3, 4 in the middle. It could have a 2, 3, a 2, 4, 6. It could have a 2, 4, 6 and a 7 though. The 8 could be up here. Can the 8 be on this row? Yeah. Could be like 8, 4, 3 or something. With a 1 and a 9. I feel like this should be solved. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 or 7. Where am I looking? Maybe map some of these around. 2, 3, 2, 3. Does the 1 have to be on? I think the 1 has to be on a thing, because the other number is going to be a 6 or a 7. So the 1 cannot be in the middle. What about a 9 though? A 9 I think could be in the middle. Because if a 6 or a 7 was on the staple, then it could have it couldn't have a 2 and a 3. It also could not have a 6 and a 7. It could have an 8 though. So it has a 4. Oh wow. Okay. The 1 is on a staple. It cannot have 2, 3, 4. It cannot have a 4, 6, 7. It can have one of each of them, or it could have an 8 on it. Oh, it's so close. Six. 2 or the 3, one of them is going up here and there. Either one of those. The other one will have to be in the middle. So there is a 2 or a 3 in the middle. A 7 or 8. Again, one of them is in the middle. Because one of them is up here. So this has a 4, a 2 or a 3, and a 7 or an 8. So the 1 and the 9 are the staples. And then, okay, so that is a 6, that is a 1, that is a 9. And now maybe this is done. So this is a 6 or a 7. That's going to solve a lot down here as well. Alright, so this has a 2, that is a 2, 4, and then this will be a 6 or 7. Now this is an 8. Oop, wait, that could have been an... This could have been a... Oh no, it could not have been an 8, because 8 is already in the column, so that, I do think that is right. And now, I think we are about there. Maybe. Oh, this is a thermometer, so it must count upward. Right. Okay. Four, 6, 7. This one also must count upward. Right. Okay. Right, that was a nice puzzle there, called Staples by Odd von de Wetering. Check it out yourself in the link below, and like and subscribe if you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.